Hey friends, I hope you're all doing well. Today I want to take you on an adventure. Here I am in Kisumu, Kenya. Let's get started. So this was kind of near the beginning of my trip when I just had come to Kisumu. This is my first time actually going out, extending beyond my neighborhood. This is the main road down near where I live. And here we are, we're turning off. We're heading north, I think, down this long dirt road. The goal was to go into Nandi Hills. Actually, the goal was to go to the foot of Nandi Hills because I wanted to hike up there. But we started at about 4 p.m., kind of late because the sun sets here around 6:30. But still got some great footage. 3 people on a motorcycle taxi, totally common here. But a lot of great scenery along the way, a lot of just typical African life scenery. The roads are the life and blood of Kenya. Everybody's on the roads, carrying their stuff from house to house, business to business. And when you're out on the road, you're going to see people. They're walking, they're riding bicycles, they've got their goats, cows are on the road. Everything's on the goddamn road. Of course, transportation is slow here because you got to be careful. You got to look out for everything. And as you can see, we're going higher up in elevation. Well, maybe you can't tell, but we are. And very beautiful scenery out here. Long, twisting, rural roads. And I got to see how people are living out here and the kind of houses they live in and the structures. So at the end of this long dirt road, sorry, I don't know what it's called. I'll call it Dirt Road. We finally got into the foothills of these Nandi Hills, whereas that's where I wanted to get off the bike and hike up the hills. But it was a little bit too late in the day, and the driver said it would be dangerous to be walking alone up there in the dark, especially with a Muzungu. I would be a target, so he just decided to drive us through. Alright guys, we just took a motorcycle taxi up to these mountains. I think they're called Nandi. What are they called?
Nandi Hills.
Nandi Hills. It's about a 30-minute motorcycle ride up here. I'm in Kisumu, Kenya, and yeah, you can see the beautiful scenery behind me. Let me go shoot some more. Can't really go out in the afternoon because the sun is just so intense. It's about 4 p.m. right now, and it usually cools off starting around 4. You'll see cloud coverage come over the city or over the valley. The colors here are amazing, just these deep greens. The soil looks really rich, and you know, I always see these mountains from where we live in the valley, and I've wanted to come up here. It took about 30 minutes to negotiate or to find somebody who would bring us up here. And it was a matter of trust. So the guy who brought us up here was a friend of the watchman who watches our compound. Oh, here we go. That is just gorgeous. Because the watchman was saying that if we just took any motorcycle taxi, somebody we don't know, they could bring us up here and rob us. We just have to hang out with people we trust, because there's also the problem of me being white. The people here assume that white people just have bags of money, so they can get greedy about that and overcharge us and try to rob us if we don't know them. But this is a trusted guy, so we're in good hands. I knew somebody out here, and that was my connection to this place. And I haven't seen any white people over here. None. And wow, when the locals here see me, they go crazy. To them, it's like a UFO is hovering a mile above Earth and an alien has descended down to the ground. That's how they react when they see me. But the people here are very friendly. They give very good vibes.
But then this one is taking us to like another province.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll no longer be in Kisumu.
Okay. What should we do?
Tell me.
I don't know. I
Probably
don't
like-
understand you guys.
No, like I'm trying to ask him like this way, where does it take us?
Yeah.
So we cannot use these two routes because it's taking us to people's houses.
Uh-huh.
So it's either we go down or we go to another province and it's a distance.
Kakamega Road. So you need
So
to
from
go back.
here tunaweza pitia hapa
Tunaweza enda alafu
turudi.
turudi hivi.
No, they were asking for 250 shilling notes.
So yeah, I'm definitely not thinking I'm a badass or something, and I'm gonna listen to the locals and what they tell me. And if they tell me it's gonna be dangerous to be hiking by myself, or in this case, I'd be with my female companion, and they're telling me that it's dangerous and I'm gonna be a target, yeah, I'm gonna listen to them. And I think you should too. If you go to Africa, I think you should listen to the advice people give you about your safety. Overall, I would say that people have been incredibly nice here and incredibly friendly. And I personally haven't had any issues with my personal safety, but I do heed my friends' warnings. And so in this scene, we ran out of gas, and some local guy is coming up to me in a kind of assertive, aggressive way. Of course, I'm going to be friendly to him, but I knew he was bad news. Hello.
Ah,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. What's up?
Yeah.
What's going on?
So niacha hata ka 50 bobu nikule soda.
Oh, you want 50 bob?
Hey.
So I don't know if you can tell, you may be able to tell because down where the video started, which was in the prairie slash valley slash ghetto where I live, it was all dry and dusty. But up here, you can see nice, big, healthy trees, a lot of greenery. We're up in the mountains. We're on the top right now. And what was so great about this is the first goddamn smooth road I have been on in like 3 weeks. And it felt so good. Like, you just don't understand. You wouldn't get this if you've never been to Africa. Literally every day I'm on these bumpy ass roads being tossed around like a butt pinata. And just to drive on that smooth road was like heaven. Okay, so we just stopped in this little town for gas, and I'm just getting used to everybody just staring at me. They'll just stand and look at me like this. Yeah, so all these people are staring at us. Just probably never see white guys around here. Yeah, they'll just stand there and stare. They're all looking. They're all looking, yeah. Yeah, so that's one thing I've had to get used to here in Kenya is people unabashedly staring at you full on. So I just walk around now with my camera and I don't even give a fuck. I mean, they're going to stare at me anyways, so I might as well just be a massive ass clown. But it's pretty cool up in the mountains here. There were these little mountain towns, and you can kind of see the people in the center of town, and you know, it's over in the blink of an eye. But this was great. I never expected there would be this nice, smooth road up here. And then here we are, finally. Sun's about to set. It's probably close to 6:30 p.m. And out in the distance there, I don't know if the video is picking it up, but that's Lake Victoria. And it was a real adventure. This whole little trip took about 2-3 hours. Of course, I've condensed it into a 10-minute video. But it's really hot down in this prairie slash valley where I live. But up here in the mountains is nice and cool. And a lot of people might think that Kenya is like a desert, but no, we actually have like a lot of mountains and high elevations, and it's nice and cool up in those places. So it was really nice to like just cruise down this huge ass mountain, see Lake Victoria out in the distance there. And as we descended, it got warmer and warmer, and we got back to civilization, as you'll see here in a bit. All right, guys, so that was my day, and I just thought I'd share that adventure with you. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.
Baby, but you